Hello everybody, ALLOS here, also known as Sketch Creationist, and today we're back in Pool 2 once more. In the last episode, we started doing Cave Johnson's tests after we met. Well, we continued doing Cave tests after we reunited with little potatoes here, GLaDOS potatoes. Now we're going to move on forward, and remember, this elevator is not a bathroom. As you see what I mean by the current logo looking like the Payless Shoe Source logo? I just showed the loading screen right there. Anyways.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
I wonder what $120 gets you back in 1976. I don't know what was in the market back then, what the prices were like. I took history classes, but that doesn't mean I'm an expert in these kind of things. Just enter the portal, thank you. Alright, so, combined gel puzzle. Let's see. So there's the exit. There's a cube that we want. It's on the hanging platform. It's a little perilous. Technically, most of this hanging platform. Some is on trusses. There's a thing over there, and we're going to need to bounce off of that. Run off there, bounce to there. So get some. I think you put speed gels right there. Okay. So right. You can't shoot the square beam there? Is the accurate collision? Huh. Right. So I think now we need to put some blue gel there. Spot size flat. Is that enough? Let's check if that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. So now we want to get that cube, so what we do is, I think we put some blue gel there. Yeah. So now we go over there ourselves. So have this nice little runway. Okay, line yourself up and alley-oop. Boing. And crash. But how much that rattled, it's surprising it doesn't break down underneath Shell's weight. So now let's go straight over there. Put this cube there. Set you down here. Oh, that rotates that. So if we can bounce all the way to the exit. So now we do a little of this and this. Pull there, and I think you just go now. Running. Bounce. I almost missed that, kind of, it looked like.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
But do any of the scientists have a medical degree to be able to do that?
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beer dirt?
Beer dirt is not as cheap as it used to be. Anyways, though. I've seen screenshots in the Steam community, people looking at 1978 stamp back there. It's like, oh, it's one number shift away from being 1987 because 5 Nights at Freddy's. It's like, other things happened in 1987. See, all forms must be filled out legibly and completely before eligible to receive payment of $60. It looks like it was painted over. Was it always $60? They changed it some point. It was near elevator to the surface anyways. Always Cave Johnson's speakers scattered everywhere. This door's still taped up. ALLOS service indefinitely. Also, that's a different railing. That's a different track for the elevator. That's a little weird. He doesn't use the model he used before. Here's a little reception office. Got a TV in there. Hello, yes, I would like to buy one ticket out of here with my $60. Well, so you go back here, you can see there actually is a door here. It's kind of hard to see in the darkness, but there is a door here. You know, a little continuity. Like, there's actually a way you can get inside the booth. They didn't just, like, have it be nothing. So that's nice, you know. Anyways, though, we're obviously not using the escape elevator, so instead we got a portal up here. Proximity doors. What was this catwalk used to service before? I wonder. There's not really anything up here unless that bricked up door right there actually went somewhere. Where's that? Some random rafters here. Oh. Well, this beam of light, this fixture is on this haphazard beam. That can't be OSHA regulated or whatever. Alright then. Pump station Gamma, over there. Well, the stairs appear to be broken, and to be honest, I'm not entirely sure where they would have connected. Maybe up there? 1982. Is 9? Oh yeah. 1978, 1982. A couple years have passed to the construction of this particular section. So we're going up. Pump station Gamma.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
You having a little epiphany there, Gladys? Anyways, though, you got Pump Station Gamma. You got pumps for all three of the types of gel. What is this mysterious white gel? Well, we shall see soon. Looks like there's a bunch of orange gel spotted up there. Someone is being careless. You might remember my neon TARDIS map. One of the places you could visit with the TARDIS was this place. The TARDIS would park right over here. It's a nice little area. It's, you know, I feel like it's a nice little enclosed area that epitomizes old Aperture. It's kind of a nice place. I wouldn't exactly have a picnic here, you know, but I think it gets to point through well enough. So, who needs walking? Unlike in the TARDIS map, we can actually pull the levers now. Blue, apparently colorblind, orange, and eggshell. That's not white. Oh, oh dear! It appears you've made quite a mess. Also, apparently, I think there's only so much white gel inside that tube, as eventually it stops flowing. Anyways, though, this looks quite deadly. But remember, we have portals, so. I also feel like science. I think I've seen a couple of people forget that you can portal through here. They try to run through that and die. Oh, there you go. The white gel ran out. Got a lot of noisy pump noises now. So now we go up here, and here's a little weird instance in Portal 2. If you noticed right there, this catwalk tipped when we landed on it. Does it do it again? Let's see. Does it only do it once? It's a little peculiar. The catwalk, it tilts once when you initially land on it, which is a little weird. I mean, I know it appears to be very broken, but like, it doesn't ever tilt again, so it's even weirder. Just jump across. Danger, keep out. Sign's a little dirty. Why would they need a fizzler right here? It's like, who was trying to smuggle what out of the section of the offices? Anyways, though, we do legitimately gotta run this one, but conveniently there's pre-spread propulsion gel. So, run! Okay. So, exit. It's also dirty. So many dirty walls down here. Carla the Complainer says, my new boss is a robot. But did you know? Robots are smarter than you, Robots work harder than you, and robots are better than you. Volunteer for testing today. Thank you for not killing more than 30 men. Anyways, though. Bird, kill it! It's evil!
It flew off. Good for him. Alright, back to thinking.
You've seen the Boundary Break episode. The bird just kind of flies into a wall up there, to an office block. Anyways, though, now we need to get over here. 1981. Caution, watch your step. Oh, it appears to be all broken here, so we need to use some more momentum magic. Oh, so there's a grating down there you can land on. Kind of a safety net if you undershoot, maybe. I don't really see the point otherwise. Random bits of infrastructure. Go! Boing. A little bit of sliding momentum there.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
Where's the speaker for that? Also, if you get a little further ahead when you're saying that line, you can hear him echo a little bit. Because by the time you finish that line, you can already be at the end of this map. Anyways, the cave's not looking too good. I wonder who painted this. Or how they felt as they were painting it. They must have been suffering, the poor man. Also, I've seen some people say that this version of Cave Johnson looks a little bit like the G-Man. It was kind of like similar in the suit and the receding hairline. But otherwise, it's just an old dude. A Cave's not looking as well as a G-Man is. A G-Man just kind of eternally either neutral or smug. If you saw him back up there, it's a Paradox poster. That's important later, but apparently Glass doesn't have anything to say about it right now. Let's come into here. Robots, remember, robots don't sleep. They can test and do your job. Volunteer for testing today. They already had the design for the modern buttons set up, apparently. So that's the modern button cube and tick and antline. Yeah, over there in the test chamber, still using the old classic designs. It's like, is it mixing time eras, or is this like these are like conceptual designs still? It's Carla complainer again. There's over there. There's a sign. I'll read it a second, but basically press this button to open the door. That's all you need to know. Where was the cave speaker during that line, by the way, when he was talking? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's touch your waiting area. Are these the chairs you need to be wearing lead underpants when you're sitting on them? I wouldn't risk it either way, even if Chill's wearing the jumpsuit pants. It's kind of rubber mat, I think. Aperture Science. Let's work together. It's weird that this poster appears to be like actual photos of people, while the other ones are all illustrated, painted. This one is real people. A person in costume there, to look like a robot. It's a little weird. It's one real person poster. Anyways, it is a little weird right here. You got a little stage area here, but there's no direct staircase. There's a catwalk handrail here. I'm guessing from this door right here is that you'd have to go through this boarded up door over here to get over there. Like, why though? Why? It seems a little bit unnecessary. So you just crawl right through these railings if you're not too weighty, or climb over them maybe. If you're athletic like Alex Vance. Also, with that projection screen, I don't remember what I said before, but apparently the Aperture logo on there is burnt in for projections. I thought it was like an actual pattern on the screen itself. Maybe just burn in. Because somebody left the projector on for too long. I don't know about screen burn-in. There is caution. Remote activated door. Wait for attendant. I'm my own attendant, apparently. Here we go. Warning. Please do not test if you are allergic to lunar sediment and or starch. How would you know beforehand? You fulfilled your monthly test self-election quota, or you are confident enough in your work performance to unvolunteer from the test self-election process. I wonder how often that could actually happen, given Aperture standards. Still got invisible walls. Yeah, that's where we started down there, and we're all the way up here, about to enter another sphere. Can you really call it a sphere? It's like a low poly sphere, really. Did I already say that before? I might have. Anyways, though. I completely didn't explain the white gel what it does, but I'll explain it in the next chamber. On we go. Oh, wait. Oh, right, I forgot. It just goes right into it. There's no loading screen. We're just here. Yeah, the sphere is open. This is like one of the few times where the elevator doesn't transition in the main campaign. It's weird. Here's 1982 now. So here's this infamous test chamber. So the white gel is called conversion gel. Did I say that already? I forgot. Basically, you can use it to make any surface portable. And while normally I would meticulously spend time painting this entire room just because I won't waste your time, but just know that sometimes on my off time, I just like to paint this whole room, just for fun. There's no point to painting the whole room, but I just like to do it. Also, getting covered in this gel seems like it has much worse effects than a repulsion gel. So there are specific areas here that you're going to want to coat with the gel. We also got these two pillars here. You don't want to coat these. And I would imagine that nobody has done this particular test chamber before, because otherwise it would be a complete pain for the scientists to reset every time after they were done, unless conversion gel just eventually dissolves away on its own. So you wet these two pillars, then you want to wet this area over here. In particular, you want to wet this panel. Yeah, get that all gelled up. Make sure, also the floor in front of it, wet that as well with the paint, with the gel. Get a little more in front of it. A little more right there. Get some a little closer right here. That spot is bothering me. Hold on. There we go. Nice and thickly even coated. I totally said those words in the right order. So by the way, if you try to paint over these stencils, you find that they render on top of the paint. For some of the numbers, they kind of look like they glow. Anyways, so after that, now we just portal up here. And now we do a little bit of momentum. And get ready for the best dialogue in the game. Everybody's favorite. Apparently some speedrunners skip.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemon.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Fighting people. He said what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
Point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
Some important lore right there. So, Gladys apparently knows this Carolyn from somewhere, and Cave Johnson, in his dying throes, just talking about putting Carolyn, his assistant, into his computer. Artificial intelligence. Well, it's really interesting that this whole thing is one big map. There's not been a loading screen since that first elevator way down there. It's been all one continuous map. Kind of interesting. So cohesively together. Thank you for volunteering. Please return to your desk and await further opportunities. Aperture Laboratories. This is a little processing like booth room. There's no hole in the glass you can talk through. It's like, but there's no ceiling to the booth either, so you can shout over the barrier. Anyway, so look, an elevator to the surface, and we can actually access it. Isn't just magical magic. We can actually access the elevator. Oh, there's a zoom tutorial. Hello. I guess you don't see it before you see it here. So now we're in the elevator. Right now we're at 3,000 meters down. Got a ways to go up. Of course, though, as soon as we get access to the elevator, we find that it doesn't work. It just stuck. Excuse me if you hear an alarm in the background. Anyways, though, it's like they probably intend for you to like portal up sequentially right here, but you can just like, come on, bloop, all the way up. That's a nice hatch. Do the rails just stop right there? Do they not go through the door? Something to think about in level design. Anyways, here's the elevator. Oh, sparks. It's not working apparently. It's like this thing is like remotely operated too, because there's no buttons in here. Well, that's unfortunate, so I guess we'll have to keep using their portals instead. Alright, where are we going next? We're so close to the next level. Transition. Alright, we do this. More momentum! Hooray! Slick. Smooth. So now we're a little higher than 2,900 meters. We went up about 100 meters. I don't know the metric system, so it doesn't mean much to me. Okay, prepare for a loading screen right here. That door just closed silently behind us. So just don't mind me getting stuck on the door. Okay, that was weird. I thought I was getting stuck in something invisible right there.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body.
Yeah.
And he'll probably kill us because
Yeah.
he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Yeah, meeting back out with Mr. Johnson's Major Bull, Gladys. Anyways, here's some more projected texture shadow mess up because of Valve. So, you don't mind, I'm just going to take a screenshot right here. I need to use it for reference later. Anyways, though, we got another little momentum thing going here. Let's see, you need to fling through that floor down there, so put your other portal here. Now you move there. Ooh. Splat. Here's a bit of random repulsion, Joe. Starting between repulsion and propulsion. You can barely see where it's dripping from. So you just coat that a little bit, and now we do the time warp again. Boing. And mysteriously, after you come up here like that, this gel stops dripping. That's where the tubular is coming from. It just magically stops dripping once you're up here. That's a bit conspicuous. It's almost like this is a game design. Almost like a game developer did that. So, yeah, now we want to do the fling again. Here's Bob the janitor once more. Caution. You don't say. Do that. Jump down and jump down. Simple enough. Oh, and shooting our portal there to get inside. Ooh, I landed on top of the tanks. I've never done it before. That's nifty. Oh, this is all solid. Oh, that's a little weird. Ever seen this model before? Yeah, this is a model. Where is brushes? But, excuse me right there. That was my computer being extremely rude and interrupting me with a pop-up about... Oh, never mind. You know what it's about. That was my computer being extremely rude. Anyways, though, freaking out it happened. It's never happened. It's 6:10 right now. What did that just happen now? Oh, look at this shaft. That looks important. It's all orangey. So pass through here. This is not end capped. Now we got all 3 gels. Gotta do a little spreading work. You can spread a little better than that, you know. Just wait for it to thoroughly coat it. That one corner is bothering me. Can you coat it, please? Please. I guess not. Anyways, though, so now we use that to spread gel out this way. Nice little runway. Spread it out. It stops this convenient grading right here. And then I believe you want to spread... Ow. Right in the face. Spread some gel out that way. No, that just goes right through the grading. So apparently it doesn't coat the rocks. Okay. Now we do a little bit of this magic. Weird. Oh, no, it hits target. Ah, but now here's a trick. We need to make the ceiling above here portable. Oh, infinite falling gel. Nice. Terminal velocity. Super speed gel. It's kind of funny. Anyways, though, now we want to put the repulsion gel there as well. Give it a good spread. It's like butter on toast. So now we've done that. Now we just do the whole jump again. This time we'll bounce farther. Also, keep your eyes peeled right here. You phase right through these tubes right here. I suspect it's a little bit of game design, so you don't get stuck on the world building. Oh wait, is this that one tube? It is. It is that tube that was dropping the repulsion gel before. Anyways, now we have a portal up here. Spread gel everywhere. And our door right here. Like, where is this valve placed here? What was Aperture thinking? It's a little weird. Okay. So now we're in this vertical shaft. Got a lot of vent noises. There's a vent right there. It's just redispersing air. You got a portal surface right here. Just arrow pointing towards that little pocket. Shoosh. Isn't that just magical? You spread the gel through the vents. Using the power of ventilation to spread the paint. Hopefully the stuff isn't hazardous to breathe in. This has, you know, Cave got mercury poisoning from it, but who knows what else it can do. You can summon the loud noises apparently whenever you want, apparently. Apparently. Guys, come up here. It is a little weird. It looks like a vertical wall, doesn't it? Well, no. It's a slope. It's a little confusing. A little disorienting. Anyways, though, caution, watch your step. Gel pump station. Portal on out of here. Peace and quiet. Anywho, there's another big hatch. She's gonna take our way out of here. Transition seal O2 is only the second seal. So now we want to get up there to that little control room. So that means first we want to get up here. Portal service, portal service. I missed one of the close ones. I'd use one of the edge walls. Now we do a little flinging action from there. Whoop. Crash.
I've got an idea. That poster. Don't look at it for a second, would you? Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Do you know? Anyways, yeah, know your paradoxes. In the event of rogue AI, stand still, remain calm, and scream, "This statement is false. New mission. Refuse this mission. Does the set of all sets contain itself?" Yeah, there was a poster before, but it wasn't important enough class yet. Also, I like how important stories meld. Virgil riffs a little bit on this little flying through the window thing, where there's a similar sequence in that mod, but you can actually miss flying through the window and he comments on it. Also, speaking of extra comments, you can ignore the poster here, and Glass will still comment it anyways, after a bit. Anyways, though, hatch override. There's only one button this time. Also, it's backwards for some reason. Just boop. Nice shadows. That's a good noise. I like that noise. Anyways, and here comes the elevator. It's a dinky little bit of catwalk. Let's just jump back down. Dough I missed. Got your elevator.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's head. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay.
I would suggest that you plug your ears, Gladys, but you don't really have any. You're just a spud. Anyway, so we're right on our way back. Got all these suspension springs here holding up. I presume these are older test chambers, because else why would they be suspended directly off of the concrete? It's got these fences right here, which is kind of interesting. It's like you may remember in one of the maps I showed in the archive videos. I copied one of these fences to one of my maps for use elsewhere. I don't think I actually did use them elsewhere, though. So 3. Do all these say 3? They might. Does that confirm something? I have no idea. Probably not. Wrecked ring is something over there. And so, oh look, got a modern catwalk. That looks promising.
So it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Well, that's all we got, so get assigned again. And look here, we're back to modern aperture. However, I think I'll save that for the next video. This one went on a little bit long. I apologize for that. Let's really get into it. So anyways, though, so next time, a little bit of no jar visible right there. Good job, Valve. Next time, we'll take this elevator and see where it takes us. So my name is ALLOS, ALLOS Discussion Creations, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.